Jerry Jariwala. I'm the CEO of a company called Moon Marketing. We specialize in result-based digital marketing, and essentially what we do is we help companies grow their business using the form of digital marketing. And I came to be starting this business earlier this year through my experience of running several businesses over the last 15 years. Is assuming that it's going to be a one-stop shop and an immediate return on investment. Just posting online is not enough. Attention is the new currency. So what do I mean by attention is the new currency? Well, when you're online, your hand actions are like this when you're scrolling online. In order to capture your audience's attention, you need to be able to have something visible or something that's going to make them stop. So that could be the words you use, that could be the images that you use, that could be the video or the location that you're at that gets that person to stop. So once you've attracted your audience, don't think that it just stops there. And that's the number one mistake that I see happening on social media. People feel like you're just gonna place an ad and you're gonna get a return on investment, and it doesn't work like that. Like I said before, 97% of your audience is not ready to buy when you're ready to sell. Most people have an attention span of less than 8 seconds on digital media. So if you haven't captured somebody within the first 3 to 8 seconds, then you've lost them. It doesn't matter who you've targeted. It doesn't matter who you've reached. It doesn't matter what your content is. If you haven't been able to capture their attention for more than 3 to 8 seconds, then you've lost them. So the one thing that I see that businesses are making mistakes today in social media is thinking that it's a one-stop shop and that everything's going to happen overnight. It's not. You need to think of social media as long term. It's a long play. It's something that you need to put time into, thought into. You have to have a strategy and you have to play the long game. I think content marketing strategies are really important. You must have a pathway to success. And what I mean by a pathway to success is mapping out your content. And it always starts with your audience. The best way to map out any content strategy is to ask your audience what their challenges are. If you start with questions, and you're an expert in your field, or you have an answer to their challenge, whether it's how do I make my skin be even more smoother, or how do I reduce my weight, how do I increase my activity, there are so many questions that you could answer as a business if you knew what your audience was asking. So the first step, in my personal opinion, how do you create a content strategy? One, by having the end goal in mind. Secondly, asking your audience what their challenges are. And thirdly, going and answering those questions. So therefore, if you've answered those questions, you're providing them value. And if you're providing them value, then once again, you're going to attract them, you're going to engage them, you're going to capture them, you're going to nurture them, and then finally, you will convert them. It's not a case of if, it's a case of when. And that is the beauty of digital marketing.